Well, if you think you're not having a great Monday, the investors didn't have a great start to the week either. Rupee and markets both fell today amid US rate hike fears. Let's focus on each of the fronts one by one. Rupee witnessed its sharpest single-day fall since March 2022. In fact, our Indian currency weakened to its one-month low. Now, why is the rupee really falling? Rupee fell after a strong jobs report came out in the United States, and that increased the fears of more interest rate hikes by the United States Federal Reserve. Now, what is the connect really? When the US Fed announces interest rate hikes, that creates fears of a negative impact on the growth and jobs. But since the jobs market is reflecting that employment is rising and the jobs market is strong, that gives a hint to the US Fed that they can announce more interest rate hikes without impacting jobs. So that sort of gives the United States Fed more space or more window to announce more interest rate hikes. So because of that interest rate hike fear, the Indian currency fell because interest rate hike fears take up the demand for dollar as investors take their money back to safe haven dollar, and they take out money from emerging market currencies such as the rupee. So that is one of the reasons, one of the primary reasons that have taken down the rupee in today's trading session. Let's also tell you what happened in the markets at large. Rupee, while weakened by 90 paise and it was trading around 82.7 against the dollar. How does this really impact you? A lower rupee will make our imports more expensive. We'll have to pay more Indian currency for our oil imports, food imports, etc. It'll also make your foreign education and your foreign travel more costly, as you will have to pay more in Indian currency. Overall, in the markets as well, Sensex was down 335 points and it ended at 60,507, while Nifty lost 89 points and it ended at 17,764. The Hindenburg report aftermath continued on the Adani stocks, and 5 Adani shares hit lower circuit. Adani Enterprises share fell over 2%, while Adani Ports share though gained for the second straight day and it was up over 8.6%. But Adani Green Energy, Adani Power, Wilmar Gas were down 5%. Adani Transmission lost 10% as well and hit lower circuit. But here are some reasons that could impact the market performance of Adani stocks tomorrow. Adani Transmission Q3 profits surged 73% and it in fact beat estimates. They rose to 478.1 crore rupees for the quarter ended December. Adani promoters also decided to prepay. They prepaid $1.1 billion to release pledged shares. Promoters across the Adani Group companies have prepaid $1.1 billion or about 9,000 crores in borrowings ahead of their maturity in September 2024. The prepayment has been done in light of what the company calls recent market volatility and in continuation of promoters' commitment to reduce the overall promoter leverage backed by the Adani listed company shares. That's what the company said in a statement. Meanwhile, we've talked about the top losers at the market. Let's also talk about some of the gainers at the market that stood out. Vodafone India share gained 20% after the government cleared the debt to equity conversion, after the government cleared the path for acquiring 1/3 stake in Vodafone. Paytm share also gained 6% after the Q3 loss narrowed to 392 crore rupees. And there's also some good news for the Indian jobs market. While tech companies have been announcing layoffs for the last year and several companies have announced those layoffs, financial advisory and consulting company PwC announced that they will add 30,000 new jobs in India. They said that we'll add 30,000 new jobs in India over the next 5 years, and citing the reasons, PwC India cited their collaboration with PwC United States as they announced these 30,000 new jobs. Now, PwC India said that the collaboration with PwC United States will help us accelerate growth as well. Remember, PwC opened 3 new offices in India in 2022, one in Bhubaneswar, one in Jaipur and Noida, and they say that we want to focus on hiring local, highly skilled talent. So amid those layoffs that we've been hearing about for the last year or so, this definitely comes as a good news. PwC announcing to add 30,000 new jobs. That's all we have for you in this segment. Stay tuned for a whole lot more news on the other side.